All right, so which trig function did you use for D? Tangent, right? So tan 46 equals opposite over D, right? Little cross multiplication there for you. 100, oops, better turn it on. 100 divided by tan 46. 96.6. All right. So we got D equals 96.6. Okay. Now what? Ooh, tan 22 equals 100 over x plus 96.6. Right? All right. So if we do the same thing, we got a little cross multiplication going on here. 100 over tan 22 equals x plus 96.6. Using our handy dandy machine. 100. Make sure you type 100. Divided by tan 22. Did I forget something? Oh, making sure. Okay. Minus 96 and then 0.6. So when we brought that to the other side, what did we get for x? 150.9. All right. Nice. Any questions about what we're doing here? Now, I will grant you that some of these questions have a more challenging picture to draw. So on the more challenging pictures to draw, I will draw them for you. Okay? How did I get what? We subtracted when we did the 100 over 1022. We subtracted the 96.6 to the other side. Do you see that? Okay, 100 over 1022 gave me 247.5. Make sure your calculator's in degree mode when you do it. Do you think I'm going to draw a picture for you like this? Are you kidding me? This is too easy, man. You can draw these kind of triangles. When the pictures get more challenging, I will help you, okay? Yes. Okay? Yeah? Okay. I know where she's going with this too. This is that sig fig crap that science throws at you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, remember, the fish that I am frying here, folks, is not a rounding fish. Okay? No, it's not a square fish either. Okay? I want to know if you could figure out the trig. I want to know if you could cross multiply. So, the rounding issue is not what I'm concerned with the most. I've got a lot of other things going on. Now, if we were launching something to the moon, sig figs might be important so we don't miss the whole rock. All right? Yeah. Okay, but, you get a little bit off with that angle and suddenly, hey, where's the moon? I don't know. Okay? But, folks, that's not what we're, if you want to be, they get nasty in science class about that stuff. And kind of, I do understand their point, right? But, okay, a large helium-filled penguin, okay, it's a balloon, folks, is moored at the beginning. Moored? Whoa, what kind of diction is this? At the beginning of a parade route, awaiting the start of the parade. Two cables attached to the underside of the penguin make angles of 48 and 40 degrees with the ground and are in the same plane as a perpendicular line from the penguin to the ground. If the cables are attached to the ground 10 feet from each other, okay, so you can see in this picture where the 10 feet is placed, how high above the ground is the penguin. Okay, So where do I put the angles 40 and 48? Two cables attached to the underside of the penguin make 48 and 40 with the ground. So do they really go underneath the penguin? Okay. I bet they go like this. Okay, now how do you tell which one is which? Which one looks bigger? The one that's closer, right? That's got that steeper angle of elevation. Because the closer you get, the more you have to tilt your head to look at the penguin. Okay? So, that one has to be the steeper of the two. Now, is it important that you know where the 40 and the 48 go? Yeah. Okay. But just think through that process of looking up. All right, now, what do they want to know? If the cables are attached to the ground from 10 feet, how high above the ground is the penguin? So they want H. Okay, so we've got two triangles. We got this one with the 48. And H and X. And we got another one with 40, H, and 10 plus X. Is there any other information, or is there something we can figure out here? Did they give us any other information? Maybe we should look ahead here. Okay. What do you think we should do? Find X first. Okay, so now, if you say find X first, which one of those triangles do you want to use to find X first? The left one? Okay. All right, let's try that. We've got opposite and adjacent. Which trig function is that? Tangent, right? So tangent of 48 equals H over X. Ooh. Okay, what was the question? That's not going to work? Oh, because we got two variables in it? Oh, man. Use the right one? Okay, let's see here. Tan 40 equals opposite over hypotenuse. Oh man, there's two variables in that. Ooh, we got to connect these two equations? Whoa, what if we solved each one of those equations for one variable? Do they each have an H in them? What if we solved that first equation for H? What would this first equation look like if we solved it for H? Equals X, or tan 48X if you want, whichever you prefer. Tan 48 times X, right? What would the other one look like if we solved it? Tan 40 times what? What'd you say? I heard it. Starts with an S. Starts with an S. What are you going to be doing? Substitution. Thank you very much. Right now, folks, you're going to be substituting to get these two equations equal to each other so that you can solve. What's the question? I distributed. Whenever you have a number outside the parentheses, you could distribute to that inside. I did get 30.85 for x. That is not the answer they're looking for. Thought we were done. You cracked me up, kid. But can't we use it in one of our equations to find h? Oh, yeah, plug and chug. 1048 times 30.85. Looks like a grand total of what? What is h? Sounds like a song. What is h? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No, no. 263, something like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so you got what? Did you type 1048 times 30.85? If you would like to, you could use this value and come down here. There's nothing wrong with that either. You should get the exact same result because they're both equal to the height. Okay, now, next on our list is a little bit more complicated question, but just help me put this in fireproof form. That's all I'm going to ask before we go to lunch here. Help me put this in fireproof form. So, oops, better lock it in. D minus what? D minus 45 over 40 equals the cosine, cosine of. What are you going to do with this? Remember, this whole thing is over 1. What are you going to do to get t to be 1t? What do we multiply by to get rid of that thing right there? Top and bottom by 60 over pi. Right? That's a reciprocal, thank you very much. So this is going to cancel with that, leaving me t minus 15, minus sign disappeared, over 60 over pi. There we have it in fireproof form, so that when we start this problem tomorrow, I know, thank you for the drum roll. And so the Ferris wheel question is not going to be on your homework assignment tonight. We'll push it off, okay? So you probably will be able to do